darn day, all I do is introduce Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Well, every darn day, all I say is welcome back to X-Play.
Sometimes she says, we're really excited to review this next game.
You know, we're really excited to review this next game.
See? Well, back in 1997, a James Bond game called GoldenEye 007 came out for the N64.
And it revolutionized first-person shooting for the consoles.
There really hadn't been a good shooter on anything but the PC up until that point, and GoldenEye's developers, Rare Limited, delivered one of the most satisfying games to ever come out on the N64.
Well, now, years later, EA, one of the best developers in the business, is bringing us a sequel.
In it, you get to play a Bond villain.
And the game begins with Bond himself getting deep sixed. Here's our review of GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Witness the death of the world's most renowned purveyor of the clandestine art of espionage. That's it? That's the end of the martini-swilling Lothario with the license to kill? What a letdown. I mean, what if Jesus died by tripping over a Pekingese and hitting his head on a coffee table? Anyway, your character gets blamed for Bond's demise, which seems sort of unfair because you were hit by a missile.
You were directly responsible for the death of 007.
So, Dame Judi Dench cans you from MI6. And naturally, you take out your frustration by joining the pernicious ranks of villainy. The new guy signing your checks is good old Goldfinger. That stout, bouncy sausage of evil is apparently not a bad guy after all. Besides, Goldfinger loves pussy.
My name is Pussy Galore. You look like you could use a ride.
So, you're remonikered GoldenEye. Your glistening viewport isn't just for looking at pussy, though.
You look like you could use a ride.
It also contains powerful, high-tech voodoo magic. In your eye are hacks that act as a shield, a thermal imager, and a tool that allows you to render enemies' weapons inoperable. Now, the original N64 GoldenEye was a seminal first-person shooter. That might lead you to believe after 7 years, with all of the improvements in gaming, that the title would respect the title's ample pedigree. Forget about it. There's just no excusing these dingy digital digs. No textures, weak incendiaries, cut-rate atmospheric effects. Come on, guys. These surfaces could really benefit from a gay-hosted home improvement show. The environments are destructible, which is nice. But over time, its benefit wears off like so many flying shards of oriental tile. Levels are long, which really allows you to grow weary of the graphic-free game space. Aiming seemed random and inconsistent. Bullets almost had a life of their own. Shaken, not stirred. I can taste the difference, you cretin. The environments are fairly interactive, and the GoldenEye upgrades lighten the lugubrious load. Somewhat. The voice acting is faithful. Christopher Lee is resplendent in the gooey, hushed, dulcet tones of evil.
I'm Francisco Scaramanga. Your GoldenEye was built by one of my contacts.
The idea of playing as the anti-Bond is clever, but we can't quite get the feeling of really being bad. Okay, that was kind of bad. You work for a bad guy, but you're simply killing more bad guys, making you sort of the good guy amongst bad guys. It's a tough illusion to impart in the first-person genre. Too tough for this current incarnation of the title. Aw, come on, guys. No jumping ability? Oh, GoldenEye. It's not that you're really a bad guy. You're just in a bad game.
You look like you could use a ride.
We give it a 2 out of 5. See, this game was supposed to be awesome,
Yes.
so what the heck happened?
More importantly, what the heck happened to EA this year?
Yeah, EA used to be one of the best developers in the business.
But in 2004, not only did EA churn out crud like GoldenEye Rogue Agent, Catwoman, and Lord of the Rings, The Third Age.
Their seemingly unsinkable sports line also faced serious competition from ESPN's cheap but excellent sports games.
And they got sued by their own employees for not paying overtime.
And just when it looked like they were doing poorly, what did they do?
Signed a 5-year exclusive deal with NFL and now ESPN. SOL.